We finally made it. Hey, she's pretty cute.
Who are you looking at? Quit gawking and let's go.
Ow! What? Huh? No way.
You don't say. Let us roll up our sleeves for the good cows of Menancia.
Not to mention our own dinner plates.
I know that's how it works, but do you really have to put it that way?
That was quite the little adventure we went on.
Huh? Something smells nice.
It's probably the accessory I picked up earlier. It uses materials that put off a pleasing aroma.
Ooh, that sounds lovely. I'm jealous.
Want to try it on? I'm sure it'll look great on you.
Really? I'd love to.
Good. This came out just the way I hoped. Kisara, let's talk for a bit. Thinking some more about how to realize your ideals?
No. Actually, I've been trying not to obsess about it as much as before. I find when I think too much about my ideals, I get hung up on the reality of things and lose sight of what's really important. I know what it's like to go hungry, to lose your family. That should be reason enough to fight for a better society, so nobody else has to. Sorry about that.
Even thinking about things will make you hungry after a while. You wait here. I'll go whip something up for you.
Thanks for the food.
What's so funny?
Nothing. Just impressed at how good of a cook you've become.
Well, we've been on this journey for a while now, so I've had more than a few opportunities to hone my skills.
Yeah, and now I have a good meal in me. There's a simple kind of happiness that comes with that, you know? One that's more powerful and convincing than complicated logic can be.
That reminds me of something Law said, about how talking too much doesn't put food in people's stomachs.
That sounds like Law. But it's true nonetheless. When you get down to it, all you really need is enough food to keep you full and to be surrounded by people you love. Everything else comes second.
Speaking of people you love, I haven't heard you talk about Miguel much lately.
Wow, okay. Way to make me feel like the worst sister ever. But you're right, I haven't. If I'm honest, I think it's because I finally found other people I love just as much. Whatever kind of society we end up having after this, it needs to be a place where I know you all can be happy. That's my starting point for now. See you tomorrow. Let's stay safe today.
The view from here is always eerie to me. Are you getting anything, Rinwell?
I'm sensing some kind of astral energy activity, but other than that...
Wow, Rinwell's less sensitive than a cow.
Ugh!
Stop joking around. Let's get in there and see what's happening.
Something feels odd here. Be on your guard.
You see anybody around here who could use our help?
We can't chase after every little thing.
Hey.
Oh yeah?
Hey!
Huh? Seriously?
Got it. What is this place? Are we in a cave? I smell seawater.
The scenery changed the moment we stepped through the gate.
I sense another...
Coming through! Armor won't save me! Take this!
Got you!
Swallow
Confiscate!
blade! Begin! Demon turn!
Repeat storm!
Demon turn!
I'm
ready!
Hold it high! Do it! Back it out again! Get toasty!
Burn strike!
By the power of
Resonate with the earth!
this world!
It's almost too strong.
Now!
Split it open!
Be my guest.
We won that by a mile!
Gotta break through.
Where are you going?
Come one, come all.
Raising you up!
Tornado Alpha.
Shining
Flame
now!
Slash. Eternal devastation.
Art? Not much longer to go.
Come on. One final push.
Let's do this together, Alvin.
Rising Warper.
Awaken and recap!
Rising Phoenix.
Wing Astral Energy! Up and out! You are in tip-top shape.
soon as I'm done here, come help out.
How could a girl
As impressive as always.
Ah, and here I hoped I was improving.
Well, looky here.
Right, here goes!
The waters will create
I'll smash you!
Radiant
Captivity!
Demon Pay!
Now!
Hey! Blow them away!
Whatever you do, just
Not much longer to go.
Come on, one final push.
Let's do this together, Alpha.
All back in their defense!
Glad you have your uses.
I'll show them! Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis! You don't mess around.
Azure Storm!
Certainly not.
Do it!
Thunderous Devastation!
Blood, rending you apart! Bloody...
That was almost too easy.
No enemy can stand against us.
If only every battle went so well.
We got some good equipment!
I can't say its appearance is to my tastes, personally.
Right, here goes! I'll take you all on!
Can you take it?
Blow away!
A whirling struggle. Lunar corruption.
Take it!
Winds of
This one's gonna be tough! You're on!
Now! Astral energy! Full throttle! I wonder if we can make new weapons with this. Out of our way!
Resonate with the earth!
If it's in the sky, it's mine!
On your
Not on my watch!
I'm ready!
Winds of astral energy!
Say no more!
Water! Well done!
Megasonic
Leap to me!
You are in tip-top shape!
As soon as I'm done here,
Elusive
How could
deity!
a girl ever say no?
As impressive as always.
Am I on a roll or what?
well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
Coming through!
Azure Storm! Come and face me!
Illuminate the dark!
Far enough!
Rising Wyvern!
Ready and raring!
Rising
City of
Falcon!
Darkness!
Ready!
Dazzle!
Demon's Descent! Flashing Fang!
Annihilation!
City of
Leave
Darkness!
the enemy's arms to me!
No complaints here!
Double Demon
Now!
Fang! Crush! Eternal Devastation! That's what I like to hear.
Little help!
Snake is the official
Rising
clear for
Wyvern!
us a
Our
path!
expert coming through! Flame! Finish without a
Thunderous Devastation!
I can shatter any steel!
Rising Stroke!
What in the world?
Dohalim!
I'm alright. I'm still standing.
Soaring Alpha!
No armor can stop me! The enemy Behold! The Earth's pulse! Tectonic vision!
Take it! Rising Wyvern!
I won't save you! I'm ready!
Penumbra!
Don't get careless.
Get lost!
Easter, begin!
Annihilate!
Shattering of pieces! Glacial Penumbra!
Here's evil! This is gonna need all of us together! Here's a healing arm! There you go!
Exploit the enemy's weakness.
Raging Luna Corruption!
Raging Luna Sword!
Ice Lightning!
You're mine!
Power and
They
Strike!
smite with black
Lightning
flame.
Freeze Lancer! May 1,000 gales tear you to shreds! Water!
Blast
Heal my
Lancer!
tail!
Negative
Red!
gate.
It's weakened! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
I wonder if we can make new weapons with this.
There's someone here. Is that a girl?
You're awfully noisy. Who are you?
I'd like to know the same thing. Who are you? And why are you in such a place?
Answering a question with another question?
Let me guess. You got swallowed by a Zoogle too?
I was invited, actually.
Invited, huh? Is that what we're calling getting swallowed?
This really is a strange place.
Hey, don't ignore me!
It's a different domain, too. The air is pure and clean, without any trace of malevolence. At the same time, it isn't stable either. This world is suffused with a power that's familiar, yet also completely different from any I know. I'd gotten my hopes up for a moment. Unfortunately, my brother doesn't seem to be here, as far as I can tell.
I'm sorry, what were you just saying?
Listening in on a young girl's private musings, are we? How very gauche.
It was just an honest question.
Another question? Ugh, this is why I don't like humans.
Humans? Look, my name's Alphen. What would it take to get a straight answer out of you?
Try saying, "Pretty please, Miss Edna." Then I might be more inclined to talk.
Pretty please, Miss Edna.
I'm as in the dark as you are.
I knew it. She's full of herself.
That said, yes, I guess there's just one other option, isn't there? All of you against me, head to head in a no-holds-barred battle.
Wait, what?
Does the idea of beating up a frail, waifish young girl give you pause? I'm simply looking for a way back, you know.
Can't you just use the gate we took to get here?
Perhaps, if she were from our world. That gate bridges this place with our realm. If she is referring to another realm entirely, that changes things.
Okay, but even if you are from another world, how does it follow that we have to fight you for you to get home?
I figure a way out might emerge when your powers clash with my seraphic arts.
Are you sure about this?
You worry too much. Tell you what, if you can defeat me, I'll answer another one of your questions.
Is it really okay to fight a little girl?
I wouldn't worry about that.
Doreen's right. Sometimes appearances can be deceiving.
I can carve through walls!
Glacial Spear! Pierce Evil! Freeze Lancer! Sleep now!
Incineration
Go for it! This one's mine! Can't you? Banana! Here's something here! Let me
This
help!
one keeps charging us!
That's what my shield's
Over
for.
there!
Get behind me!
Got it! I'll leave it to you!
The waters of
Demon
Dance Immortal Conflict!
Demon Rat! Take this!
I'll heal you all! Fire away! Not in your dreams!
Don't get caught yet.
Rising Wyvern!
A banana!
I don't know what.
Perhaps now isn't the time?
fluidity of your legion is simply incredible.
Carve through water!
Explosion!
Sonic thrust!
Now!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Leave the path to me! Thunder
Double
Field!
Demon Fang!
Unadulterated fury.
Hurricane! This is gonna hurt.
I have to agree.
Don't just stand there waiting!
Get ready! Alright, here it
Try
comes!
harder!
Standing around,
Try harder!
and you're dead. Don't say I didn't warn you. Shooting star!
It's about to strike!
Look sharp, everyone!
This one's mine!
This whole thing is ridiculous.
The pure strength of her arc is out of this world!
Whoa! I want an umbrella like that!
I can handle it!
No, you
Don't mind if I do!
Down on the ground!
Here! Get out of my face!
I'll be the enemy is going all out!
Demon Fang! Thunder! Wind! Devastation!
I can do this all day!
Get ready! Now!
Totally! In an instant! Impact Block! Are you hurt?
Hardly.
Are you a monster?
No, not a monster. Just Edna. Looks like there's still no way out.
Time for you to uphold your end of the deal and answer our question.
Although, we already know she's not from the same world as ours.
You were saying something about your brother earlier. Is he here too?
It's complicated.
Answer the question, lady.
You don't give up, do you? Tell you what, since you beat me, I'll do you a favor.
What's this?
It's something I found when I arrived here. You might have a use for it.
And what are you going to do?
I was just wondering the same thing. I guess I'll have to study this place a bit further.
What are you hoping to find? Wait, don't tell me. That's too many questions.
I can appreciate a being with basic deductive reasoning skills. Well done.
We're a pretty lethal combination, aren't we?
What can I say? I had a good partner.
You finally made it.
This place is rather gloomy.
Why don't you lighten the mood for us while we're here then?
I'll see what I can do.
Viper coming through!
Come and face me!
Everlasting darkness.
Rising
Negative gate.
That button is driving me mad! In an instant! Impact block! We work well together.
Like a finely timed wall.
Rising Wyvern!
I call upon thee! By the power of flame!
Vacuum blade!
Fury star!
Demon fang! Double demon fang!
Sleep now!
Acceleration wave!
Prepare to be sealed. Actually, perhaps bound is more appropriate.
Less talking, more doing.
Rising
Now!
Phoenix!
Burning! I think I'm getting stronger.
This'll make us even more formidable.
Little help!
Can't get out of this!
Ready to go!
Your reflexes will not serve you well here.
Damn it! An astral art?
That's my cue!
Shut him down! Severing wing!
Can't be
Take this!
Magic is there!
Shock! Stardust!
Now! Kisara! Go for it!
Prepare to crumble! You're quite the gunslinger.
I have to be, in this world.
Don't worry, I've got your back.
Hi, Hoodle!
Reflexes I
One
see.
more!
They might
Come one, come all! Soaring light spear! Dragon swarm!
Insects should stay on the ground.
Incineration wave!
Already saving this
Flying freak! Why can't they just sit still?
Sion, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done.
My turn! Struck! Rising Wyvern! Take this!
Do it! Sion, astral energy! Full throttle!
Hold up. Is this as valuable as I think it is?
Right, here goes!
That'll bring you down.
Rising Wyvern!
None shall escape my judgment.
Pierce through!
Denied! These ones can run rings around us.
Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis! You don't mess around.
Come on!
Certainly not. Now another.
Raging Storm!
Demon Lash! Castle! Eagle Ray!
Waters of creation! Freezing Storm!
I can
Dance
carve
immortal
through
summer.
armor!
Here I come! Thunder Fang!
Magic
Flame
Wave.
blossom!
Do it! Kisara! Frozen!
Hammer! Vengeance into everlasting darkness! Negative gate! On your
Incineration wave!
Get on in there with the others!
Azure Down! Sonic Thrust! Double Demon
Now!
Fang! Reverse!
Astral energy!
Say no more!
This calls for a celebratory drink.
This looks nice and tough.
Courteous, aren't you?
Oh, violent starting wind!
Here I come! I don't know what I'd do without you.
Perhaps now isn't the time?
I really don't.
Excellent technique.
How are your weapons holding up?
Best not to give me any ideas.
As impressive as always.
Here I hope that was improvement.
No, I mean, you're even better than ever.
I've never seen astral energy!
Say no more.
Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny...
I've got a really bad feeling about this.
Eruption!
Rising Falcon! Eat dirt!
Denied!
Now! Astral energy! Full throttle!
A flawless victory.
Naturally!
Rising Falcon! It got flyers!
I've got this! Let a marksman handle it!
Right spear! All yours! The flame inside me!
Do it!
Wow! Look what I just found.
What's this? A Zoogle?
Good question. It seems both familiar and not. This is yet another world, I take it.
Hold on. That Edna girl we ran into in the last world. She was saying something about a brother, right?
Wait, you think this creature is her brother?
Could this be part of the researcher's work?
I guess this won't go like it did with Edna.
It doesn't seem like it has a mind of its own either. Should we just take it out?
You're overthinking this. It's just some random monster.
Look out!
Edna! Forgive me!
Don't apologize to her!
Something tells me we should take this seriously.
I'll smash you!
Rising spear!
A thrilling performance.
In here! Wind astral energy! It's showtime!
No guard shall break this night.
The flame inside me yearns to be let free! Azure Storm! Demon Fang!
Soaring blast!
Double Demon Fang!
Eagle ray!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Hear me! Flame
Earth's
your
fury!
The water's radiant form! Here's the eagle! Dance immortal Rocket! Freeze Lancer!
Air pressure! You're mine!
Get on the
Soil.
Immersion and reach!
Shining Supernova!
I'll smash you! Negative
Tidal Wave! Magic is
Azure
air
Storm!
block!
Demon Fang! Double Demon Fang!
Unadulterated fury.
Azure Storm! This one's all mine! Eat dirt!
Bring you down.
We've got him on the run!
Don't get caught in it.
Right. Still anyone's fight.
Feel my Rising sun.
Demon Fang! Double Demon Fang!
I don't know what I'd do without you.
Perhaps now isn't the time?
I really don't.
It's gonna attack!
Right, watch out.
Now you see what I can do!
Lightning!
Unleash! In an instant! Impact Block!
My exploits are bearing fruit.
Finally. If only we could have flown with the wind to get here faster.
Dispose of the trash.
You're mine!
They're surrounding us
Take this!
Gale Force!
Elusive deity! Swallow Can't get out of this! Infernal Torrent!
Dancing Mortal Droplet!
Penumbra! Pierce through! Pile driver! Ignite them drive!
In here! This'll come in handy.
Double Demon Fang! Demon Fang! Double
Demon
Demon
Fang!
Fang!
More with that
Incinerate far enough!
Right now!
Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis! You don't mess around.
Azure Sword! Demon Fang! Double Demon Fang!
Aqua!
Destruction! Eternal Devastation! Here!
Reflect on thy sin.
Lunar Corruption!
Lurking Fury! Double Demon Fang!
Wind Astral Energy!
Eternal Devastation!
Soaring! I'm ready!
Astral Energy!
Say no more! That astral energy was incredible!
I gave it everything I had.
Hey, new equipment! Gotta break through!
So you want me, do you?
Now or never! Shockwave blast!
Thank you. In a bind?
By the power of water! By the power of
Mirage!
Not a trace! That'll bring you down! Now it's the big thing! Let's go! Glacial Spear!
The flame inside me! Will be let free! Demon Fang! Double me! In an instant! Impact block! We work well together!
Like a finely timed drop. Leave the ensnaring to me.
Yeah, and the pummeling to me.
I'm ready! Still!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! That's some power you wield.
You're the one who did the heavy lifting.
Come one, come all! Not today!
Lightning Aura! Piercing water creation!
Pierce through!
Freeze Blade! Dance Immortal Droplet!
Blended
Sleep
Flash!
now!
Shattering
Let's get you all
the
tucked away.
pieces. Attack time.
Prepare to be sealed, or fleet of foot. Actually, bound is more appropriate.
Less talking, more doing! Now, my heart! Astral Energy! Full throttle!
A flawless victory.
Naturally!
Lady Fortune must truly be watching over me.
Right, here goes! Azure
Lightning
Storm!
Descent!
It's on! Demon Fang!
Stay calm. I shall provide assistance.
Incineration Wave!
Searing Flame!
Down on the ground. Tornado drive. It's time.
Sonic Thrust!
Take this.
I'm ready!
Kisara frozen!
Hammer!
A scream bathed in blood.
Severing Wind!
Bloody.
Too fast!
Stand back. I'll trip it up. Spirits within the soil.
Awaken and Double Demon Fang! Demon Fang! Double Demon Fang! Incineration Wave!
Do it! Kisara frozen!
Hammer!
My fists are crushing it out there.
Look at that enemy. It's shining.
I found some equipment.
This one will be difficult to predict.
Never struggle. Winds of
Can't
heaven.
get out of this!
Prepare
Prepare to be sealed! Sonic thrust! Sword ray
Is it
fire!
even natural?
Tornado blast!
Air
Seismic
thrust.
launcher! We got fire!
I'm ready. Astral energy. Full throttle. A flawless victory.
Rising wyvern!
Naturally.
Rising phoenix! Rhapsody of darkness! Blew away!
Do it.
Doubling! In an instant! Impact block!
Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
They're surrounding us. Eat dirt. Lightning
Can't get out of
sight.
Rising wyvern!
Where are you going?
Raging lunar storm! Burn in hell!
My second. I never miss.
Flying free!
Why can't they just sit still?
See ya! Can you take care of that? Look sharp! Lightning tiger blade! Demon fang! Double demon fang!
Gemini Aqua.
As impressive as always.
Here I hope that was improving.
The water
No,
was
I
creating
mean, you're even better than ever.
I've never seen Xion actually look flustered.
Mirage!
Tidal wave.
A fascinating art there.
Care to give it a try?
No. A little unrefined for my taste.
That's how you judge them?
You know what? I'm starting to miss having no sense of pain. It's freezing.
Immunity to pain doesn't equal an immunity to sickness, you know.
I get the distinct impression we've met these things before.
They look pretty tough. Please be careful, everyone.
Not for nothing, but is there any magical way to tell if these things have keys on them or not?
Magic isn't a tool for finding lost trinkets.
Come on. Fighting should help warm me up anyway. They look similar. All right. Only the color's different.
It must be tied to their elements somehow.
In that case, I call dibs on the red one.
You're just hoping it'll warm you up.
Aim for the weak spot.
Freezing
This
storm.
one's all mine. You picked the wrong fight.
Freeze landscape.
Regenerate. Okay.
Thanks for the healing.
Watch yourself.
Yeah, you too.
Just as well, I'm here to stop it.
Nothing
gets by.
Begin.
One at a time.
Double demon fang.
It's weakened.
Demon fang. This ends now.
One's mine.
Raging lunar storm. Dragon swarm. The flame inside me yearns to be let free.
Finish without a fight. Chinese supernova.
Here, let me help.
Demon fang. Destruction. Double demon fang. Destruction. Louder.
Freezing storm. Sleep now.
Honor won't save you!
Rhapsody of darkness. Devastate.
Sleep now. Get on in there with
Let me double demon fang.
I'm almost impressed. I owe you, Xion.
Healing, I said almost. Don't get carried away.
Let me free you of your power.
Thank you for the healing, Devin.
Our comrades need our abilities to survive.
Right. No one is dying on our watch.
Dueling in an instant. Impact block. We work well together.
Like a final touch.
Denied! Better if you don't.
Hear my call.
Anything in order is all mine!
Here's the burner.
Demon fang.
Honor won't save you!
Razor cyclone.
Double demon fang.
Gale force.
You picked the wrong device!
The waters of creation. And now, astral energy!
Say no more! Be still!
Got it! Now's our chance!
Wind! Devastation!
The water of creation! Dance in mortal gauntlet! Here! Radiant together!
Be careful not to overdo it.
I'm sorry. I'll do better.
I'll fix the air drop when you get dead. There you go! Don't let up!
Rending! Here I come!
Lightning descent! Ice tornado! Illuminate that sphere! Freeze blaster! Divine ready and rare! Cyan instant!
The flame inside me yearns to be let free!
Rinwell! Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis!
I can feel my precision improving.
That was quite the little adventure.
I always love the sound of hammers banging away.
Something feels odd here. Be on your guard.
Get lost!
Azure Storm!
I can carve through armor!
Double Demon Fang! Double Demon Fang!
Eagle Ray!
Eater!
If it curls up, time to get out of the way.
Down on the ground!
Healing circle!
Okay,
Air
I'll take you all back in an instant! Impact Block! We work well together.
Like a finely timed wall.
Lightning
Demon
descent!
Fang!
Charge like that can easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to stop.
Mirage! Dragon Swarm! Try this!
Now!
Ready and ready!
Demons descent!
Flashing Fang!
Lightning!
Flaming!
Downfall!
Great!
I won't forgive you!
Take this!
Elusive
Heaven
beam!
Fang! Vanish without a trace! Those flying creatures are a real pain! Frozen!
Hammer!
Elusive
There!
beam!
One more!
Aim for the weak
Final
spot!
raging downfall!
Rising Ray!
A whirling struggle!
Carve through armor!
Winds of heaven!
fluidity of your
Sweep now!
Rising Falcon!
Chain between heaven and earth!
Dragon Swarm!
A wailing banshee!
Raging lunar storm!
If it's in the sky, it's mine!
Thunderfang! Burn in hell!
By the biggest
Shattering
pieces! Vanish without a trace!
Thunder!
May 1,000 gales! It's weakened!
Severing Wind! This head! No!
Lightning raging cascade!
This one's all mine!
Freeze Lancer! This looks like a candy.
Double demon fang!
Here goes! More with action! Shattering
I'm ready! In an instant! Impact block! We're a pretty lethal combination, aren't we?
What can I say? I had a good partner.
Dispose of the trash.
Damn it! Here like this!
Trash
on the wind! Ignite!
I'll shoot them out of the sky. None shall escape my
here I go.
Go for the weak point.
Armor! Stop me!
Remind me to stay on your good side.
None shall escape my judgment. Raging
One keeps charging up!
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me.
Done! I'll leave it to you!
I'll blind you with the dust. Save you. The flames will roll. Ready to go.
Tornado drive!
Freeze Lancer.
Rising Wyvern!
Got it.
Lunarongo!
Now's our chance.
Be careful not to overdo it.
I'm sorry. I'll do better. Severing Wind!
I'll
take it. Right Spear! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno! Understorm! Demon Fang! Double
flames will roar.
See what I can do!
Burning strike.
Negative storm! Here I come!
Do it.
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Dance in the wind.
Be still!
I owe you, Keon. Healing is what my art do best. All mine can do is cause havoc and destruction. Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
Resonate with
the earth!
Leave the charges to me. Far enough.
Burn in hell!
I'm not so good with airborne charges.
Sword Rain Alpha!
SD Airborne Scoundrel.
Sounds like a job for you, truly.
Be my guest!
Not much longer to go.
Come on, one final push!
Let's do this together, Alpha.
This one's all mine!
Eat Fury! Now, I'm all astral energy! Full throttle! A flawless victory!
Fury!
Naturally!
Double Demon Fang! At least 15! Raging Leeward Storm! Blast the Dome! Seismic Rush! Dragon Swarm!
Demon's Descent!
Flashing fang!
None shall escape my judgment!
Dazzle!
Raging
Rising
storm!
fire!
It's showtime! Now!
Take! Blow them away!
My exploits are bearing fruit. Let's see what you've got.
Rising focus! This one's all mine!
Denied! Nail strike!
Not today!
Free blazer!
Exploit the enemy's weakness.
Thunder fang! Wind!
Thrilling performance.
Mirage! Strata! Rosie Fury! Heal! Triple Demon Fang! Rising Wyvern! Fluid!
Raging Lunar Sword.
Rising Falcon!
I'll face you.
The flame inside me yearns to be let free!
Rotating pile driver.
Rosie
Armor won't save you.
Outstanding form!
Try this!
Power of flame!
Wide open!
Won't escape me.
Rising Wyvern! Rising Falcon! Dazzle!
Free blazer! Ice prison!
Feel my weary companion.
Rising Falcon!
I never
here I
fit!
go.
May 1,000 gales tear you to shreds!
Dragon
Gaining
Form!
nail! Do
Thunder!
it! Get toasty!
Bird Strike!
This should come in handy when crafting weapons.
Who are you people?
Oh, it's gotta be him for sure, right?
Same hair color. It's a pretty safe bet.
Hey, I'm standing right here, you idiots.
The brother seems rather uncouth.
There's only one person who gets to call me brother, and it isn't you. Now, how do you know Edna?
If you mean the girl with the parasol, we ran into her just a while ago.
You did, huh? So she's nearby? In that case, it's best I don't stick around. Besides, I've got a ship to hurry up and get back to.
Wait, you're avoiding your own sister? Why?
So she won't get caught up in the Reaper's curse.
Huh?
You know, I kinda like you. If I'd known you'd turn out to be this cool, I'd have asked your sister more about you. Did she get that whole, I'll answer one question if you beat me thing from you?
Excuse me? Just what did you do to my sister?
We fought and defeated her in combat.
Wait. So you're saying you hurt her? Better brace yourselves then. 'Cause nobody lays a hand on my sister. None of you are leaving this place alive.
Whoa, settle down! We didn't have much of a say in the matter.
There's no reasoning with big brothers. My own used to go off in a fury anytime someone made me cry.
You're not helping, Kisara.
Just fight the guy! Here he comes!
Edna wouldn't listen to reason either.
Must run in the family.
Miguel never used to let being outnumbered keep him from a challenge.
Kisara, please come back.
Mirage!
Let me free you of your
Armor won't save you!
11th hour! I owe you one!
Shining supernova! Not in your dream! Water!
Dragon Form!
Magic is it!
Thunder!
Tidal wave!
Acceleration Wave!
You get the gist! Air it up!
I can't get out of this!
Far
beyond the darkest skies! I
Heal my
will
weary
see!
companion! Eat
Hear
this!
me! Flame
Cure!
and
Now
burning
she's let loose!
strike!
Glacial Spear!
Wind!
Pierce evil now!
Winter
I
wind!
think I'm coming down to something grave.
A chronic inability to read the room?
A malady your art cannot fix.
Combine and tear asunder!
One more time! Pierce!
Pretty fun!
Sanguine Blood!
Water! Hear my call! Come forth! Heal it to Pierce evil!
Winter wind! Eat dirt!
Sanguine Blood!
With the waters of creation!
Mirage!
Dance in mortal
Raging Luna! Now we're not double demon bang! Raging Luna Storm! Winter wind!
Anything in
armor is Mirage! 11th
Hold on to your art! Here I come! Tunnel!
Rhapsody of Darkness!
By the power of water! Thousand gales tear you to shreds! Burning nothing!
River!
Astral energy!
Say no more!
I underestimated.
No messing around!
Sense incredible power.
Double demon!
Here it comes! Let's see what he's capable of!
Law, be careful! Remember Edna's power!
Right! No holding back!
Ready to die?
Take this!
Whatever comes next. This is just the first step. In killing you! Eat this! Dragon howling!
What was that?
The fabled Reaper's curse he spoke of, perhaps?
I'll heal you all!
Double demon
Healing
bang!
circle!
You!
Magic is there!
Nothing gets by me!
Don't mind if I do!
Thunder bang!
Raging Luna Storm! Out of ammo time!
Winter wind! The flame inside me! You're right now!
Power of flame! Radiant
Ah! Dragon roar! Thunder bang! Wind!
Sanguine Blood! Anything in armor is all mine!
Burn! No messing around!
Air thrust! The enemy is going all out!
Sanguine Blood!
Dragon form!
Raging
Thunder!
of my healing art!
Now you see what I can do!
Demon Lash!
Here I come! Eagle ray! Blow away! Penumbra! Thunder! Ready to die?
Glacial Spear! Pierce evil! Glacial Spear!
Whatever comes next. This is just the first step. In killing you! Dragon howling! Razor wind! Swallow blade! Down on the ground! Rising wyvern! Winter wind! Penumbra! Rising Dolomite! In an instant! Impact block!
And that's the long and short of it.
Oh, I see. So she asked you to fight her.
I hope that was a suitably satisfactory explanation.
Yeah, I get the picture. You guys are pretty good in a fight, too. I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. But you're still not off the hook for hurting her.
You already said that.
Still, maybe it was my fault. It could be I was close enough for her to get caught up in the Reaper's curse.
I doubt this Reaper's curse you speak of has any meaningful influence here, in this convergence of worlds. After all, this place still technically rests upon our realm's soil.
Makes sense. In that case, maybe... Nah.
Do you still feel awkward about seeing your sister?
Here, you guys can have this. I'm gonna do my own thing.
Lady Fortune must truly be watching over me.
Finally. If only we could have...
I'm impressed how well balanced this thing is.
Something feels odd here. Be on your guard.
Get lost! All disasters done!
Sword range! Damn it!
Stay rusty! You gotta go for cover!
You're mine! This one's all mine!
I'll heal you all!
This one keeps charging us!
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me.
Got it! I'll leave it to you! Rising Wyvern!
Do it, Kisara! Frozen!
Hammer!
Lunar
Down on the
corruption!
ground.
Rotating pile driver!
Rising Wyvern!
Instant
Rising Phoenix!
Rotating pile driver!
Glacial Steel.
Can you take it?
Demon's Descent!
Flashing Fang!
Vanquish darkness! By the power of water!
Swallow Blade!
Pierce evil! Freeze Lancer! Raging storm!
Dragon Swarm!
Now! Demon's Descent!
Flashing Fang! Quite necessary when creating weaponry. Discourteous, aren't
Where
you?
are you going? Sparkling stars of light! Rain down not in your dreams! Gemini Aqua! They may look
Not
deep,
today!
but they're going in back into the fray!
Exploit the enemy's weakness.
Do it! Astral energy!
Say no more! Got it!
Well done!
Eat dirt!
Oh, back here to fence!
Glad you have your uses!
Save you! I'll show you how useful I can be!
Primed and ready!
Do
Hey! Blow them away!
Glacial Steel.
Clear lightning orb! Freeze Lancer! Leave the enemy's art to me!
No control!
Well, looky here!
Coming through! In a bind!
Excited! Here's the raging cascade!
Reflect on thy skin! They smite with blackened blade! Leave the agile ones to me!
Thunderbang!
On your
Incineration Wave!
air pressure! Rending you apart!
Double Demon Fang!
We got it! Banana! Let's
Demon
go!
Fang!
The power field! Do it! Lock! Demon's Descent!
Flashing Fang!
Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
one's mine!
Everlasting Johnson.
In a bind?
Take this!
Water, hear my call! In here!
Stop!
It's like trying to keep up with a wall!
Denied!
The waters have
Damn it! Okay.
No armor can stop me!
Remind me to stay on your good side.
Blow away!
Captivity!
Freeze
Take
Lancer!
this!
Blah, blah, blah! Air thrust! Not so fun now!
Hydrogen! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno! You're mine!
No, not in your dreams!
I'm ready! River!
Astral energy!
Say no more! Got it!
Well done!
Ignite!
Light action! Here! This one's mine!
Take this!
Light astral energy!
Put it thrust!
Shattering the pieces! Rhapsody of
Erotic Fury!
Freezing
carved
storm!
through armor!
The blah,
Shine! Radiant light!
In here!
Regeneration! Regeneration!
I'm ready! Sora! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Gravitas field! Thunder field!
So much, Layla.
Maybe my arts do have a place in this world.
Sure. Tons we can do.
You fight better at a distance. The further away, the better. You and I both.
Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis! Another one down!
Your skills are admirable.
Oh, it's you guys again.
I see you and your brother found each other.
You could say that.
Technically, you couldn't. After all, it's not like my brother arrived where I was by choice. In the end, we only met because it was a coincidence. It leaves me at my wit's end, really.
Edna, look.
Even if all this did somehow lead to you coming back to me after we return to our world, the brother I know always stands at the helm of his own ship.
When it comes to brothers, they can make choices that seem a bit selfish sometimes. What really matters is whether you have faith in them.
My brother would hardly be swayed by such extenuating circumstances. So for now, I guess I'll just have to enjoy this time while it lasts.
Edna told me all about it, you know. You tried to rush her as a group, didn't you?
I don't like where this is going.
Technically, I never actually let you guys off the hook. However, I'll hear you out if you can withstand the power of our bond as siblings.
What does their sibling bond have to do with...
He's talking about showing us how much they mean to each other. Like me and Miguel used to do. If that's something I can give them, then I won't back down.
Kisara?
Challenge accepted. This will be a good chance for me to sever my ties with the past.
You used to be such a little pipsqueak. You've grown strong.
You have no idea how to compliment a lady, do you?
Not only that, but you're as precious as ever.
That punch-crazy idiot said something during the fight.
Law, you're the last person that gets to call someone a punch-crazy idiot.
Who cares? Just focus!
None shall escape my Freeze Lancer!
Erotic Fury!
Freezing storm! Illuminate the dark!
This isn't looking good.
That'll bring you down!
This one keeps charging us!
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me.
Got it! I'll leave it to you! Swordman Alpha! Blow away!
Carve
through armor!
Tornado drive! Rousing gales tear you to shreds! It's fast enough!
Do it!
Get out of my face!
They're not playing around.
Infuriating.
They're going to use one of those umbrella attacks.
I wonder how that would look with my staff.
This isn't the time for joking around.
Alright, here it comes!
Confiscated.
Keep standing around,
And we're dead.
and you're dead! Don't say I didn't warn you! Shooting star!
Denied!
Here I go. There, go. One more.
I'll smash you!
Her sister's arts have the battlefield torn up.
With her brother attacking from above.
Talk about sibling synergy. Who needs words when you've got that kind of bond?
You don't need to sound happy about it.
Don't mind if I do.
Orochi Fury!
Man down and wall. Carry the drag. Gusty net.
Get out of my face!
The enemy is going all out.
Sharply flash! Raging Luna Storm! The flame inside me yearns to be let down!
Alright, here it goes! Keep standing around,
Arts require complete focus.
and you're dead! Don't say I didn't warn you!
Winds of heaven.
I'll burn you back from shooting star!
Sparkling stars of light. Rain down. Do it. Astral energy.
Say no more.
Got it!
Well done.
Flame inside me!
Deceptive. Feel within the sky and beyond.
Eat dirt! Pretty fun! Now let loose!
More where that came from. Lunar Phantom.
Rising Phoenix! Marauder!
Burning.
Winter Wind! It's time! Let's go!
Raging stars. Back into the quiver. Man down the gate. Period of dread. Finish without a trace. Rusty nail.
Lighthouse!
Burning.
Nothing gets by me!
Hydration orb. Healing
Winter Wind!
I owe you, Tion.
Healing is what my art do best.
Astral energy. Full throttle.
I underestimated you.
Take this! No messing around! Tear!
Reload.
Such unadulterated fury.
He's pulling out all the stop! Of course! He wants to impress his sister, doesn't he?
Pretty sure that's not it!
A whirling blizzard.
Ready to die?
Searing flame.
Whatever comes next. This is just the first step. In killing you!
Eat this! Dragon howling!
So much for her brother going easy on us.
This is the power of their bond!
What happened to him keeping his distance?
Lighthouse!
Clear for us.
11th hour! Demon Pack! Double Demon Pack!
A wailing shot. Lightning. If I do.
Thanks, Tion.
Be careful not to overdo it.
I'm sorry.
No messing around! Pistol!
Watch yourself. It's incredible power.
I can do this all day.
Swallow blade!
Lightning.
Double Demon Pack!
Now. This ends now.
Consider yourself finished.
You actually stood up to the both of us together. I'm impressed.
I'll accept my loss gracefully and not put on any airs. You're passable, I'll grant you that much.
If that's not putting on airs, what is?
In truth, it might have been a different outcome entirely if we had fought you in your realm. Our victory is certainly no reason for conceit.
Absolutely. You were both worthy opponents.
I'd hardly call that resounding praise. Still, thanks for giving us this time together.
Edna.
Judging from the way you're talking, are you from the same world, but different times?
I suppose we are. I'd sooner not bore you with the tedious details, though.
I don't know the hows or whys of it, but this is some kind of warped space that connects different worlds and times.
Its existence is much to do with a mistake born of our own world. I apologize for dragging you into this mess.
Hey, I got to see my sister. You know what they say about dark clouds and silver linings.
You need this, right? Go on, take it.
You could always tag along with us if you wanted. You guys would definitely liven things up.
I appreciate the offer, but we've got business of our own to take care of back home. I'm going back eventually, but in the meantime, I've got tons of catching up to do.
I'm not sure we'll even get to keep our memories from here after we leave, but... I'm glad I got to see my brother.
So am I.
My exploits are bearing fruit. That was quite the little... adventure we went on.
Everything's going pretty well so far. Good! This came out just the way I hoped. Kisara, let's talk for a bit. So, Kisara, once this fight is all over, I'm guessing you plan on heading back to Vicente?
Yeah. I've seen and learned so much traveling Dano with you all. I want to see those lessons applied back home. Hopefully I can use that knowledge to help reform Menancia even further, so it can be a model to other realms. What about you, Alphen? What's your plan?
That's a good question. I think I would be happy just to be able to put my fighting days behind me and live a calmer, more peaceful life. Granted, all I've ever known is how to swing a sword. I'm not sure that switch will be so easy. Still, as long as I have somewhere to come home to, somewhere with a roof and 4 walls without any holes in them, that'll be good enough for me. It would be a home with enough food to make sure I don't go hungry, and a warm bed at night so I don't freeze. It wouldn't have to be anything fancy.
You've always been modest like that. But you're forgetting something else that makes a home. Family. What if you and Shion...
I hate to make this conversation all about me. Is there anything you want for yourself once things are over?
For myself? I've never really thought about it. Well, there is one thing I can think of. I don't know if I should say it, though.
Yeah?
I want a fishing pond.
Really?
Yeah, I've been thinking about it for a while now. I love fishing, but it's always been such a process to actually do. You always have to make all these preparations before you go out and fish. It'd be nice to have a place I could visit without that hassle. Dig a pond, fill it with water, and get some fish for it. If I could do that, I wouldn't have to worry about Zeugles, and everyone could use it.
You really do love fishing if you're even thinking of ways to help other people enjoy it.
I do. Just don't tell him I said any of this, okay?
Him? You mean Dohalim? True. If he caught wind of it, it might turn into a way bigger project than it really needs to be.
Not only that, he's still determined to make Vicent's residents happy. But personally, I feel his power would be better put to use elsewhere. So if I ever get around to making my fishing pond, I'd rather do it on my own.
Well, if you ever need help, don't hesitate to ask. I don't know my lures from my rods, but I can definitely help with any manual labor you need.
That's sweet of you to offer. I think I'll take you up on that. And then, with the fish I catch there, I could treat everyone to special home-cooked dinners. I'm getting excited already just thinking about it. I suppose I never realized until this conversation that I had any dreams like that for myself. Thank you, Alphen. Don't worry. Once I finish folding these clothes, I'll go to sleep. Rise and shine. We're almost ready to leave.
Something feels odd here. Be on your guard.
Humans, here of all places.
Is he floating?
That's not a person. He's more like a mass of astral energy.
That sounds a lot like a great astral spirit.
How predictable, applying simple-minded molds to others.
I doubt he's a great astral spirit, but there is something alien about him.
If anything, you're alien to your own realm. You feign comfort with fate, all the while bearing claws at destiny. You remind me of a certain race. A race that struggles even as they destroy multitudes of worlds. Worlds that devour multitudes of energy. Disgraceful, all of it.
Sounds like someone has it in for us.
Say, there's supposed to be 6 keys, right?
And this is the 6th area. This must be our last stop.
Be careful. This one's not like the others we've run into.
You know, Edna mentioned being invited here. I'd figured it was the researchers doing, but what if there was something else in play?
You think this guy's behind it all?
That's anyone's presumption. Somehow I doubt he'd give us a straight answer if we asked.
I'll give you the courtesy of my name. I am the great spirit Kronos, ruler of time and space. And now I shall demonstrate my power.
Here it comes!
I've never felt power so potent before.
Feels like I'll be crushed by a force.
We didn't come all this way just to lose now.
Luckily, we've got power of our own. Determination.
Annihilation!
Far enough! Shuckling
Mega Ray! Illuminate the dark!
Send from the wind! Hit it down before! Dragon soil! Awaken and reach! Eternal devastation! Rising Wyvern! It's time! With no love! You picked the wrong side!
Render! Radiant
Mega shattering! Begin!
Pieces! Thousand gales! I'll
smash you!
Mega Ray! Tyranny now!
I really could do without this pain!
Raging cascade! Annihilate Seal by the power of flame! Finish without a trace! Lightning orb! Explode! When it is burning, strike! Freeze laser! Spear thrust!
Not today! Go to your hair!
Leave the targets to me!
Reload! Lightning!
Double
To
Tina!
the blade will roar!
Try harder!
Mega Anything in armor is all mine!
Shuckling strike!
Pierce!
Thunder!
One more time!
Incineration wave! Enough!
Spear thrust! Annihilation!
Azure Storm! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno! Demon Fang! Double Demon Fang! Lightning Rupture! Try harder! Pierce!
Now! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Pyramid Ranger!
Orochi's Fury! Double Demon Fang! To be judged!
Such unadulterated.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Well, it's been swell knowing you guys.
We have to stop it, whatever it takes!
It's time to draw close the curse. The tragedy of your life has reached its end. Chrono erosion.
No way!
He's going to annihilate everything!
A power beyond mortal understanding.
You. I take that shot. I'm not done. Dragon War.
Denied! Finish without a
Down on the ground. I can carve through armor.
No dawn shall
Prepare
break
to be
this night.
judged. Enough. I'm nearly done for. Bleed. How about this? Be gone. I can't move.
Radiant Mirror!
What just happened?
Is this another of his powers? Photon Flux! The waters of creation!
Prepare to be judged. Know your place. I'm not
I'm
done
going
yet.
to need
Cut
to use
through.
all the power of my healing arts to accomplish this.
Dragon Fire!
A wailing corruption! Burning it up! Blah, blah, blah,
Is that a healing art? It is. I can't ignore the pain. Now try to be more careful.
You get the gist.
You picked the wrong fight.
Leave the targets to me!
Rhapsody of
Demon
Darkness!
Fang! For me. Prepare to be judged. Cower before me. Captivity.
Take this!
It's time to draw close the curtain. The tragedy of your life has reached its end. Chrono erosion. Prepare to be judged. Easter. Severing wind. I'll smash you. Prepare to be judged. Enough. Know your place. Bleed. How about this? Cut through.
Astral energy!
Say no more.
What quaint arts you use.
He's healing?
Not quite. I turned back time, to be precise.
You really do control time and space. Was this place something you made?
It was not I who made it, nor was it Origin or Maxwell. So there's a world unrelated to the three primordial great spirits.
Primordial? Do you mean to tell us you have the power to create worlds?
You may make of me what you will.
Another great spirit and another fine mess. I strongly recommend that research into doorways through time and space should be strictly forbidden.
But what are rules to a species that insists on ignoring history's lessons? The people of your realm will learn of this place, and they will use it to rob and exploit other worlds.
That's...
They are driven by pure desire. They fob off their burdens on others, all without reflecting upon what comes of it.
To hell with this. We've torn down every barrier in front of us, but we know better than to call it good there. We'll build a world where people can coexist and walk hand in hand, and we won't give up until we do.
Yeah, we're ready to put in the work to change.
I'll make sure this research gets called off. You have my word on that.
I suppose this is another trait that your species shares. I will remain here for a time. See to it that this absurd research is ended.
All right, Kronos. We understand.
And know this. If anyone attempts to abuse the Gateway, to interfere with our world, I will cast them into the time-space rift, where they will wander the void forevermore.
No arguments here, pal.
We'll see to it that that never happens. You'll see, from up there on your throne.
Well, am I improving?
Tremendously. The speed and precision of your aim is simply unmatched.
I had no idea you were watching me so closely.
My word, this must be the work of Providence.
Prova what now?
It means destiny. I think it's a bit of an exaggeration, though.
I guess...
Well...
Whew.
Right.
Huh?
Yes! I don't know what all this gate and key stuff is about, but you've got to be a little crazy to do research inside a Zoogl's stomach.
I don't care what he gets up to on his own time. I'm just glad nothing crazy came out of all that in the end.
He was trying to bridge together dimensions. That in itself is rather ludicrous, I would argue.
Still, Eisen, was it? It seemed like that was the first he'd seen of his sister all grown up. In that respect, I'm glad it worked out for him.
Everything has a silver lining if you look hard enough. Doesn't change the fact that his little experiment was real dangerous.
Look at it from his perspective. I know if I got to see family I thought I never would again, that'd make me really happy too.
Truth be told, I'm with Kisara on this. The ability to see those that you're afraid you've lost, even one more time. I hope it works out for them.
There was also that Kronos guy we met at the end. Rather less charming. What do you think his deal was?
Yeah, he had those weird ears sticking out.
It's impossible to say whether he's like us or not. However, if we're to judge by his strength and appearance, he is clearly no ordinary being.
And what he said to Xion was just... that was so awful.
He most likely has his reasons for believing in what he does, even if they come from a very different place than what we ourselves know.
He didn't seem to be too harsh on anybody who wasn't human, though.
Whew!
It was all so strange. I wonder if we'll ever get to meet anybody else from other dimensions.
Who can say? If we do, I pray it will be somebody more friendly. I can only fight every newcomer that we meet for so long. It'd be nice to get a surprise ally every once in a while.
It's amazing, isn't it? We've been all over Dana on this journey. Is there anywhere we haven't visited at this point?
Who knows?
I'm being serious.
We're talking about a whole planet here. Isn't it more exciting to just assume there are places we haven't seen yet?
I picked the wrong guy to ask. What about you, Alphen? What do you think?
That's a good question. I figure we visited just about every place civilization has set its eyes on.
So is there anything left for us to see?
That I couldn't say. We are talking about seeing an entire planet.
Yeah, I guess so.
This journey has proven just how little I truly knew our world. There is always more to learn. To assume otherwise would be the height of conceit.
There might well be places that we still haven't discovered yet. And if you ask me, I think that's perfectly fine.
Me too. We don't need to know every inch of Dana to fulfill our mission. Besides, I think there's something romantic about there still being mysteries out there.
I'd say it's part of the fun to imagine whether we'll be the first to uncover those mysteries. Maybe even now there are other explorers who will shed a light in the darkest places.
True! I guess the world's bigger than any of us will ever really realize.
You know, I was just saying the same thing as Alphen. Why does she listen to him and not me?
Sounds like you've still got a lot to learn about the mysteries of a woman's heart as well.
Finally, some open space again.